tape. I said, for what? He said, the studio wants to screen test him. I said, why? And he said, because, you know, they have other actors in mind that had names. He didn't have a name then. He used to call me Cuba. So I came back in and the screen tested again. And again. I think total was 3 times I'm on the screen test. Anyway, agent called, said, yeah, you got the gig, blah, blah, blah. Come down, you're gonna do the rehearsal period, 2 weeks rehearsal. I remember the first day of rehearsals, we were all in that big room with the table and we're all sitting around. Somebody walks in the room, it might have even been Steve, I don't know. Somebody walks in the room and whispers to John and says, and John goes, what? What are you talking about? What? Hey, people, come here. They want you to screen test again. I was so upset that I went in that room and they put this camera on me and I did those scenes and I remember the tears just falling down my face out of frustration. And then afterwards, they were like, that was great, don't worry. I went back to rehearse. We rehearsed for the 8 hours. At the end of the day, somebody came up to me and said, congratulations, you have departed. I said, until tomorrow? No, I wish I said that. But I was like, please.
See, I have a different memory of this.
I
remember going to the very first time we read Any Actors when Fish came with us.
I was first for Trey.
You were first,
Morris
and
Chestnut
was second. And I said, well, we got Trey and Ricky, should we go have lunch now? You know,
right.
It was our choice from the beginning, Cuba.
Right, but did I not read over and over again in front of the camera? You couldn't have told me I was your first choice from the beginning? Because then I would have read 50 times. I'd have been happy as a little pig in shit if I knew I had it. Y'all were like, I'm sorry to tell you. I love how people are like, I'm sorry, but you gotta do one more screen test. I was so upset, I cried like a little girl.
Well, that's
all I want to say.
Modern filmmaking at studios, you know. It's,
I get it, and I'm not here.
Second by committee.
I absolutely, listen, I'm not going to blame. These people want to know exactly how I felt about my promotion. I had the emotion to spare. I could have done MC 15 times, because all I had to do was think about that first day of rehearsal.
And isn't it crazy that after that Columbia wanted to lock you up?
Yeah.
After, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, they offered me a 3-picture deal, and I did Gladiator, and then they let me go. Everybody saw that boxing movie, me and James Marshall. You remember that?
Champion?
And then they dropped me for the 3rd film.
I remember that thing you did where you like run across the ring and do the somersault.
Yeah.
In the movie. Yeah. I'm glad. Thank God you got, after 20 years, you got this off your chest. Thank God for therapy, right?
I'm not, you know, hey, listen, every experience in Hollywood, I've got a few of them. I have a few. They enrich your performance for the next thing. So I'm rich like Bill Gates. That's all I'm saying. And good night.
We'll come back to this bitterness a little later on. But, Stephanie, think about